So hi everyone, this is Jiggie, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So before the year ends, I wanted to share one of my favorite softwares for portrait retouching. It's actually a plugin based in Adobe Photoshop, and it's just so easy to use. And right now they are even at 30% off for all the plugins up to January 10, 2024. And what is this? Well, it's called Retouch4me. And as I said earlier, it's a plugin for Photoshop that allows for quick and easy portrait retouching. And one thing that I love about it is that it does all these retouching on layer mask, so it is non-destructive, and I can actually tweak it to my preference afterwards. So let me show you how it works. So here I have my Retouch4me panel, which has all their plugins. And these plugins are sold separately. And as I said earlier, they are all at 30% off, the link of which I will put in the description below. So let's do it one by one. So let's do the Heal plugin. So let's run it. So as you can see here, it created a layer mask to show you what it actually did. So let's zoom in. You can see how easily it removed all the blemishes on my subject's skin there. Now, if I want to bring it back, I can always just mask this and tweak the areas that I want to bring back. But for me, the Heal tool works fantastic. Look at that, right? So we're done with Heal. So let's go back to background. Let's go to Mattifier. Mattifier removes all those hot spots on your subject's face, those basically oily parts of the skin. So let's run Mattifier now. So one thing I love about Retouch4me also is that every new layer that they create, they actually rename it already to what it actually did for the particular image. Now look at this, Mattifier. Check out these areas right here. There you go. So it took away all those hot spots on my subject's skin, but right now I felt that it mattified it too much, and that's why I love it that you're able to even just bring down the opacity a bit to lessen the strength of the mattifying. And there you go, see? Because you always want shadows, highlights, and of course your true tone on your subject's face to give that three-dimensional look. And for you to take out all those hot spots on your subject's face or mattifying the entire thing just makes the image look flat. And that's why I brought it back slightly to create those nice highlights. So we're good with mattifying. Again, let's go. This one is called DNB, but technically it's dodge and burn. So let's run it. So again, it automatically renames every layer that it creates. This one's a dodge and burn layer. You can see there. Very, very slight hints of contrast. And don't you just love it? Now you have another one here called portrait volumes. So again, let's run portrait volumes. There. So you could see, I really love the fact that it renames every layer it creates to the specific task that I asked it to do. Now here with portrait volumes, look at this one. This one I feel is a bit too aggressive. Very, very aggressive. So I could lower down the opacity. There, maybe about 40%. And I can create a layer mask. So by masking it, well, I created a black layer mask, so I totally removed everything. So if I paint it with white, I can bring back specific areas that I actually liked. Because it also affected her body, which I didn't want. Let me show you again. Let's mask everything white. So you could see here in this area, it actually created a bit more contrast, which I didn't want. So once again, I'll just bring it back and make it into a black mask so only this area here is affected by portrait volume. Now, the last but not the least plugin that I want to feature now is called Fabric. Fabric removes all those wrinkles in the articles of clothing of your subject, which is fantastic. So let's run it now. There you go. See? Look at how it just removed those large wrinkles on my subject's dress. Now, again, sometimes the software is just a bit too aggressive. That's why if you notice here, look at that. The hand was actually affected right here. So once again, all I need to do is paint this one black to remove all those things. And we're good to go. So from here, once I'm happy with everything, I just then just press Command E to merge all the layers. But the best thing about this particular software or this particular plugin is that it lives inside Photoshop as a plugin. Therefore, I don't need to leave my primary editing software, and I can do those minor retouches or the specific retouches the way I want to do it, and it is all in a non-destructive layered form. And once again, it is 30% off. I'll leave the link in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions with regards to this software or this plugin, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you want to learn more about off-camera flash photography or just photography in general, I have a lot of videos in this channel, so feel free to check them out. Now, if you want to see some of the images that I've created, you could always find me in my social media sites in TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, all at Jiggie Alejandrino. Okay, till the next video.